Hello everyone, I'm Kallol Dahal, and in today's class we are going to learn about description of elephants and operating instructions from chapter 19 of grade 7. So let's begin.
Reading 1. Elephants. Elephants are the largest land mammals on earth, and they are one of the most unique looking animals too. They have long noses or trunks, large floppy ears, and wide thick legs. There is no other animal with a similar physical structure. There are two species of elephants, the Asian elephants and the African ones. They live on separate continents and have many unique features too. African elephants live in a sub-Saharan Africa and the rainforest of Central and West Africa. Asian elephants live in Nepal, India, and Southeast Asia in scrub forest and rainforests. Among these two, African elephants are larger and grow taller to about 13 feet and weigh about 6,350 kilograms. Asian elephants are just a little smaller and grow up to 8.9 feet tall and weigh about 4,990 kilograms. The African elephants live up to 70 years, while Asian ones live up to 60 years. Both African male and female elephants have large tusks and two fingers on the end of their trunks to help them pick up items. Asian elephants have a single finger on the end of their trunks. Typically, one male Asian elephant will grow large tusks. The female and few males have much smaller tusks called tushes and do not always grow outside the mouth. Tusks are large, deeply rooted teeth that evolved to assist the elephant in digging, lifting, gathering food, and defense while also protecting their trunks. In the same way that human beings are left and right handed, elephants are also either right tusked or left tusked. The dominant tusk is easy to identify because it will be more worn down than the less dominant one. Both the species eat all types of vegetation, including a variety of grasses, fruits, leaves, bark, and roots. They spend around 18 hours consuming about 75 to 150 kilograms per day. Groups of elephants follow a matriarchal structure with the eldest female in charge. The matriarch also teaches young members how to socialize with other elephants. They pay close attention to the well-being of all the members of their herd and will take care of the weak and injured ones. Herds of elephants are composed primarily of female family members and young calves. When the family gets too large, herds often split into smaller groups. Usually, a single calf is born following a 22-month pregnancy. Male and female elephants become sexually mature by 8 to 13 years of age. At this age, the males quit their herd and live by themselves, or they make small bachelor herds. This was the text about two kinds of elephants, the Asian and the African ones. I hope it is understandable. Now let's go to the exercise. Solve the crossword puzzle. A large group of animals that lives and feeds together. Herd. 2 down. More important. Dominant. 4 across. The animals that give birth to a baby and feed them with their milk. Mammals. 5 down. Types, sorts of an animal or bird. Species. 3 down. Ruled or controlled by females. Matriarchal. 6 across. Long pointed teeth of an elephant. Tusks. 8 across. Collecting. Gathering. 7 down. A period when a baby grows in the womb. Pregnancy. 9 across. Areas with short trees. Scrub. Now let's go to another one. True or false, and answer the questions. All the answers have been given in the text, so I hope you'd be able to do this as your homework. Now, grammar 1. Match the statements in column A with the reported speech in column B. Knowledge is power. He said that knowledge is power. We do not change is here because this is supposedly a universal fact. The sun sets in the west. The answer should be in next page, and the answer is the teacher told us that the sun sets in the west. Now, I hope you'd be able to do this exercise on your own. Now, report the following statements as in the example below. The beginning of each sentence has been given. Human blood is red. Mr. Sen said that human blood is red. The sky is blue. Neeta said that the sky is blue. No change at all. The earth rotates on its axis. Sabin told me that the earth rotates on its axis. We do not need to change anything because all of these are universal facts. There are 7 days in a week. Navina said that there are 7 days in a week. So I hope you'd be able to do the remaining ones as well. Now, reading 2. Use of a personal computer. Hi, I'm Isabella. Today I'm going to talk about how to use a personal computer. Computers are one of the most used electronic devices in this era. Here is the general process of how you can use your computer. Press the power button to turn on the computer. The power button may be in different places on different models of computer. It usually has a circle with a red arrow down the middle. When you turn on the computer screen lights up. The computer screen is like a television screen. The screen of a computer is also known as monitor or display. Another important part of a computer is the keyboard. There are different keys with special functions. There are functional keys on the top row and can be numerical keys on the right hand side. The function keys are numbered as F1 to F12 with specific tasks. Usually the F1 key will help you to open the help screen. There are also some other keys you have to learn. When you are typing a document, you can press the home button to go to the beginning of the document. Similarly, the end button leads to the end of the document. The delete button is used to delete the documents or the text on the document, while the backspace can erase the word to the left. Moreover, you can use different letters with the CTRL button for the smooth function for Word and other programs. For example, CTRL plus V helps you to paste something you have copied. You can also use a mouse. It is a handheld device which helps to move the cursor on the screen. The cursor is the arrow that shows where you are. The mouse has two different clicking options, right and left, where you can click based on your purpose. If you are using a laptop or a notebook computer, there is usually a mouse pad instead of a mouse. But the mouse and the keyboard can be used externally too. When you have finished using a computer, you should turn it off properly. Here's how you can turn off your computer. Move the mouse to the Start button. It may vary based on the program you are using. Click on the Start button and click on the Shutdown button. Remove the power cables if there are any. That was about computer. I hope you have understood everything. Now let's go to the exercises. What do the words phrases on the left refer to? Match. Power button helps to switch on the computer. Monitor is the computer screen. Keyboard helps us type documents. Home button leads to the beginning of the document. Now, I hope you'd be able to do these remaining ones, along with true or false and question answers. Do these as your homework. Grammar 2. Use the correct forms of verbs from the brackets to complete the sentences. If you freeze water, it becomes solid. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. Does ice melt if you heat it? The metal expands if you heat it. Go to bed early if you are tired. If you press this button, the TV switches on. If they work too much, they get tired. The baby wakes up if you make too much noise. Does oil float if you pour it into water? Now, I hope it is understandable. With that, we come to the end of today's class. How did you find it? If there are any confusions, suggestions, or complaints, please get back to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. Until we come back with another unit, have fun and goodbye.